Aye. Safe sound the biggest, the largest. Here we go. Yeah. Oh. Okay, everything's working. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. My bad. No, we're good. I'll be looking at YouTube chat, teammates. Alright, let's start this bad boy up. Wait, let me make sure my sound is on. Such a keen eye. Such a good guy. Alright. Oh, it's so quiet. Why is it so quiet? Whatever, bro. I hate you, Jared Goff. I genuinely hope you get injured for the season, you bum. Look at that bum. The only good player on this Texans team is Dylan Bijan Worried, the GOAT. That's all I'm saying, guys. That's all I'm saying. Let's go. Brandon Aubrey to kick off here. And it's away at AT&T Stadium. Returned here by Houston. Makes a move down at the 32. Houston sitting in a very good 8-2. All good season all around for this offense, especially Corbin Fitzroy. A little high on the interceptions, but he's been very prevalent in moving the ball so far this year. Against a good defense like Dallas, one of the best so far in the league. We'll see what he's able to do. Corbin Fitzroy steps back. Under pressure. Escapes the pocket. Corbin Fitzroy makes a man miss. He's got legs. He is down at the 39. Corbin Fitzroy run rush for 29. Huge play. Flag on the play. It might be a free one. Bijan Worried is dropped after maybe a 2-yard gain. And there's an offsides, I'm pretty sure, on the defense. Jalen Walker, that's I'm trying to find my account on phone so I can fucking look at my chat. Handoff. Bijan Worried gets tackled by Antoine Woodfield for a loss. It'll be 2nd and 8. He might have gotten 2 yards, actually. I might be dumb. No, I think he lost 3. Fitzroy looking, throws to his big tight end. He'll get 8, but he'll still be short of the first down here. Third and inches. Throws. Caught. Big gain. Makes a man miss. Makes another. But he gets out of bounds. 1st and goal at the 7. That's Jalen Johnson with the huge catch. Or Andre. I really don't know. I really just don't know, actually. I found it on YouTube. Let's go. First and goal at the 7 here. Fitzroy looking, has time, throws end zone, caught, and that's a touchdown. Andre Johnson, however you want to say it, has a touchdown for the Texans. Corbin Fitzroy had a lot of time in the pocket. He actually didn't really have him very open. That's bad coverage by Deion Sanders. Should have probably broken that up, but the Texans won't complain. 7-0 after this extra point for the Houston Texans in this Dallas rivalry. Not Dallas, but Texas rivalry. Houston's offense trot off the field, and they're going to set away here to kick it off. Now, Jared Goff in this line. Wow. Jared Goff in this Cowboys. Oh, a good return. Down at the 32. Jared Goff in this Cowboys offense will step onto the field for the first time. I hate you, Jared Goff, but he actually hasn't been horrible. 16 touchdowns, 5 interceptions on the year. About 2,000 yards. A little low yardage-wise, but as long as they win games, they don't care. First play will be a handoff. Mitchell Burns gets dropped for a loss. Great play by that pass rusher. That's Will Anderson Jr. He was one of the lead sackers. I don't think he is anymore, but at one point he was one of the best players in the league. Another handoff. Mitchell Burns gets 1 yard, and that'll be 3rd and 10 for this Cowboys offense. 17, 16, 15 hike. Goff has time, throws deep, broken up by, I think that's Kamari Lassiter. It is. So Jared Goff's deep shot didn't quite have enough loft on it, and now the Cowboys will be forced to punt it back to this very high-scoring Texans offense. It'll be called a fair catch at the 18, and now Corbin Fitzroy. And I didn't know this, but he's leading the league in passing touchdowns after that last one. It actually might be 22 now. So, yeah, he's having a pretty good season for his team, I will say. This one, a run to Bijan. Worried. He has hole. He has a first down. Bijan Worried, one of the fastest backs in the league, but he has some sneaky strength on him. He can definitely hurt you if you give him a one-on-one matchup. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Fitzroy looking, throwing to his big tight end. First down, Pauly Toad. And they're just making it look like there is no issue moving down the field. Officially, Corbin Fitzroy has his X Factor activated. So they're going to give it to him. Pauly Toad gets another catch, tries to truck his man. He'll get tackled after a 9-yard gain. Pauly Toad has been one of the better tight ends. I mean, tight ends have been very prevalent in this Madden Football League simulation since we moved to Madden 25. But he's been one of the better ones. Bijan Worried, what did I tell you? He has some sneaky strength. Breaks a tackle and will get about 5, I'll say. 3 rushes for 13 for the man. I mean, if they have to run it, they will, but this passing offense has been so good, they don't want to run it. Another catch, that's Jalen Johnson. Actually, no, that's Andre. Andre Johnson gets 7. Corbin still has his X Factor enabled. They need to do something to break him out of the zone. You can't compete when he has his X Factor. This one broken up. Good hit by him. Andre Johnson, that's Jalen. Oh my god, I keep getting confused. Jalen Johnson couldn't hold on to that one. Corbin Fitzroy changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Has time, throws to his tight end. It's caught, but he is short. And knowing Madden 25, they might punt it. Unless they're in field goal range. I don't know which 37 they're on. I'm pretty sure they're going to go for this. You don't see this a lot in Madden 25. 4th and 1. Fitzroy steps back. Under pressure. Brought down by Micah Parsons, who recently got traded back from the Jets to the Cowboys, and he has been a force to be reckoned with. And he gets the stop on 4th and 1. Huge hit on Fitzroy. And they did just enough to get their offense another chance. Outtrots Jared Goff again. First and 10 on the 44. Play action. Looking. Throwing. Caught. What a catch. Number 89. I'm not quite sure who that is. I think that's Keon Coleman, maybe. But what a catch. First and 10, handoff. Mitchell Burns can't quite make his man miss. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And ever since the trade from Bijan and Mitchell Burns, neither the Jets nor the Cowboys have had a good running game. It just seems like, I don't know, but that one kind of makes me shut up a little. 7-yard pickup. But yes, they did have Bijan Robinson on this team a little bit ago, but they decided to move on from him for Mitchell Burns. And neither running back has been great. Jared Goff on play action barely gets the throw off. Keon Coleman reaches for it. He'll be just short. What will they do here after seeing the frickin' Texans get stopped on 4th and 1? This is 4th and inches. What will they do? We'll see right now. What will they do? 4th and inches from the 32. And they're going to line up to go for it. Can the Texans get a stop? Run. Mitchell Burns has a first down. Great block by the center. Saved that play. Jared Goff sends a man in motion. It's Mitchell Burns. Goff looking. Caught. Huge hit. Coleman will get 5 yards. And this Cowboys O-line has looked pretty good to start this game besides that Will Anderson play. Goff throws on the route. Gets a huge hit to Coleman. He's getting a little shooken up this game. They're not going easy in this Texas rivalry. But they'll trot back out there. Goff on the running back screen. Throws it. Mitchell Burns makes a man miss. Gets a 1st and goal for the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas standing at 6 and 4. Haven't been as good as I thought they would be since acquiring Goff, who's supposed to be one of the better, older quarterbacks in the league, more experienced. They were going to start Shedeur Sanders, but they decided to trade for Goff, and I'd say that's been paying out for them. But standing at 6 and 4, it doesn't really look like it. They want to start winning more. Sending a man in motion. That's Phantom Vibes. Throwing to Phantom Vibes. Didn't even catch it. Wasn't even close. He didn't really get broken up. He just kind of dropped it. 2nd and goal at the 9 now. Handoff. Burns. Can't quite make a man miss, but it'll fall forward. 3rd and goal at the 4. And what will they do here? You could run it. You have a power back. No, pass. Goff looking. Under pressure, throws it away. The field goal is good. Just decides to throw it away. 4th and goal from the 4. They'll probably kick this field goal. Yes, they will. Brandon Aubrey will line up to kick it. Aubrey's kick is obviously good. He's the GOAT. Cowboys fans don't really like the fact that Goff decided to throw a field goal instead of a touchdown there. If I was them, I wouldn't be too happy either. The return from the Texans here. Decent one. Tries to make him miss, but he wraps him up pretty well. Down at the 25. And on comes one of the leading receivers in touchdowns Jason Recker tied for first with J.C. Cartwright. Haven't seen much of Jason Recker. More of Andre and Jalen. But we'll see now if they can get the ball to one of their better playmakers. Fitzroy throws it fast. One-handed catch by Andre Johnson. 9-yard pickup. Didn't really need to do that. Just showboating on this Dallas Cowboys defense. Play action. Has time. Throws. There's Jalen Johnson, who maybe could have turned upfield, but his change of motion wasn't good enough and steps out of bounds after getting the first down. Toad in motion. Fitzroy looking. Time. Throws to Bijan Worried. He'll just break the plane and get 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Fitzroy steps back. Looking. Under pressure. Breaks a sack and throws it. What a play. They didn't get a completion, but what a way to break the sack from the quarterback, avoiding a huge loss. It's still 3rd and long, but it's manageable rather than 3rd and like 20. 3rd and 8. Micah Parsons got through. So did Jalen Walker, but he made a miss. Corbin Fitzroy down at the 36. What a play. He doesn't need another offense. He needs himself, and he can do it himself. He doesn't need anyone else. Under center. Handoff. Bijan Worried. Gets 1 yard. Loses 1 yard, I mean. Apologies. Man in motion. Fitzroy. Pressure. Throws. Wide open is Jason Recker. There's his first reception. Fitzroy 101 yards passing, 1 touchdown, and has about 50 on the ground. Very good game from this Texas quarterback. Calls a snap. Throws. Wide open. Paulie Toad gets 9 yards. Very big boy. Looks to be about 6'7". Yeah, I said that. Fitzroy steps back. Throwing end zone. Touchdown, Andre Johnson. His 2nd of the game. He's been very good. Extra point now by Kaimi Fairbairn, I'm pretty sure, unless they've moved on from him. Extra point is good for the Texans. 14-3 now. Starting to look not pretty, but in no way is this game over. They just need to step up on offense. Short kick. Cowboys have a good return. Probably should have been better with their field position. But they won't complain getting up to the 41 already. Jared Goff. Handoff to Mitchell Burns. Not the fastest. Only gets 2. Second down, Goff gives it to him. And he'll get 7. And they're in hurry up. 1:20 on the clock. 3rd and 1, Jared Goff. You don't want to kick a field goal here. But you won't even get that. You get sacked by whoever Durfee is. 4th and 12 after me just saying this O-line has been good. Huge hit on the quarterback. Lucky not to fumble. Laid him out. And now the Cowboys will punt. This punt Doesn't look bad. It actually looks pretty good, but it'll bounce out the back. So it'll be a 1st and 10 at the 20 with a minute 10 for this Texans offense, who definitely can work with that. Will they get some points before half? Fitzroy looking, throwing to Bijan Worried. Gets tackled at the line of scrimmage. $40. They're probably just going to run this clock out, knowing them. Flag, though. Is it a false start? Yes. That'll be 2nd and 15 with 37. If I'm them, I'm not risking it. Just run the clock out. That's what they will do. Bijan Worried gets 2. Timeout Cowboys. They want a chance. We'll see. Handoff Worried. Timeout Cowboys. So with 30 seconds, the Texans will punt it back. If it's a bad punt, the Cowboys might have a chance. It's not a good one down at the 37, and the Cowboys, you see Goff trotting out, but they're actually going to call for a substitution here before halftime. They will be benching Jared Goff for Shedeur Sanders. The second year quarterback. We'll see if he can step up to the job, unlike Jared Goff. 24 seconds. This won't really count as his first drive, but it will. We'll see if he can get some points on the board for the Cowboys. Claps his hand, hikes it. Shedeur throwing. Good throw. Timeout. You have 20 seconds, no timeouts. You got to get to the line. Hike. Shedeur. Under pressure. Sanders is sacked. No huddle. They'll try to get a Hail Mary attempt in. Sanders drops back. Throws. Caught. But he'll be just short of time. Maybe if they had a second, they could have gotten a field goal in with Brandon Aubrey. But the Cowboys won't hate that little showing they got right there at the end of the half of Shedeur. Looking here, the Miami Dolphins beat the Patriots. The Lions beat the Jets. And the Ravens beat the Browns. That's our halftime report. Kick is away. Shedeur, what a bad kick. Oh! Well, I mean, I guess it wasn't horrible. Shedeur Sanders will trot out for the second time, but really it's his first. He just kind of stat padded at the end. 1st and 10. They're probably going to be more involved in the run now. They have a backup in. Oh, RPO. What a play. Keon Coleman gets the first. You didn't see that when Goff was in there, did you? Let me not jinx Shedeur. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Sanders steps back, throws. Good catch by Michael Trigg. Pretty sure that's his first name. Gets a 6-yard pickup. With this rookie, not really, second-year player, they'll definitely be targeting the tight end more. That he's the safety blanket of the quarterback. Jet sweep is blown up in the backfield. 2-yard loss. So 3rd and 6. This is why they subbed out Goff. They couldn't convert on 3rd downs. 3rd and 6. They will convert. Evan Stewart, I'm pretty sure, gets that conversion. Huge pickup. Shedeur Sanders Perfect ball, right on time. Fullback and running back. This looks like a run. It is. Mitchell Burns loses a yard. 2nd and 11. If they can't get this run game started, they won't win this football game. No offense to Shador, but he can't do it on his own. He's not Corbin Fitzroy. Shador takes the snap. Throws. Batted down by Derek Stingley. He wanted the deep shot. So it'll be 3rd and long. At least get a couple yards for the field goal. That's all they want here. Play action. Under pressure, Shador gets sacked. And they're not in field goal range anymore. It wasn't a bad drive at all by the Cowboys. But they won't get anything out of it. This punt... They tried to pin him, but they got him exactly at the 20. Taken by Fitzroy. Almost intercepted by Antoine Woodfield. Probably should have been. He read his read perfectly. Literally perfectly. He had it. He actually overread it. Fitzroy will throw, and that'll be a 1st down. That was not a good... It was a good play, but it should have been a pick 6. Fitzroy. Under pressure, throws. What a catch by Jalen Johnson. 5-yard pickup right there. Play action. Micah Parsons can't get past him. I was staring at him that whole time. What a catch! What a catch over Antoine Winfield. Paulie Toad, have a bow. Have a bow, Paulie Toad. Wow. They're going to challenge, though. It did look a little to me after the replay that he was out. We'll see right here. I don't know. I need another angle. That's not a good one. 1 foot down. I think he's in. Did he have control? They're going to let it stand. The challenge from Dallas is unsuccessful. They'll lose a timeout. Fitzroy steps back. Under pressure by multiple people. Will escape the pocket and slide down after 6 yards. They can't contain him. Sends Toad in motion. It's a short one. Throws to Jalen Johnson, who'll get it 1st. First and 10 from the 30. Play action has time. Throwing deep. 1st and goal from the 6. Jason Recker with his 2nd of the game. Good read. Tackled by number 39. I'm not quite sure who that is. Should have probably covered a little better. Fitzroy changing the play at the line. Steps back. Looking. Escaping. Has a lane. Touchdown. Corbin Fitzroy. This D-line just has no answers. Not a single one. They're definitely missing Axel Ronaldo on this defense. A leader, some might say, injured for the next 2 weeks. And it's not looking good for the Cowboys. Losing now after this extra point. 21-3. They need something to shake. They need it bad now. Bad now. Bad now. I'm sorry. A good return. Down at the 41. The kickoffs has not been good from the Texans today. Which is a weird thing to say, but it has not been good. Honestly, for this offense, the O-line has been the problem today. Shador has looked good since coming in. He just hasn't really had the time. Sanders looking, throwing deep. See what I mean? Keon Coleman. Huge gain. He had time, and he delivers a strike down the middle. What a route. And he just perfectly read that he was going to be open. It was amazing. I'm glazing really hard, but still. Sanders changing the play. Looking, throwing. Phantom Vibes gets lit up. But he does have a catch for 8 yards. 2nd and 2 now. Handoff. Mitchell Burns barely gets a first. But he does. That's all that matters. They need to score. They don't want a field goal. No one ever does. Throwing. What a catch. 7-yard pickup. They seem like they're playing their heart out for this man. All these contested catches, they want Shador to do good. They're helping out the quarterback. Mitchell Burns stays on his feet. He's on 2.8 a carry. But it'll be 3rd and 1, and it'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. It's getting scary for the Cowboys. (21-3). Surely they can get 3rd and 1 yard. Shador steps back. Under pressure. Good throw. He couldn't get to the pylon. Phantom Vibes, though, will have a 1st and goal. Shador's doing all he can. 1st and goal at the 3. Handoff. Mitchell Burns gets 2 yards. Can't power his way in. 3rd and 1, maybe, I think. Pretty sure. Second and 1. We're going to throw. I don't know why. That was stupid from the Cowboys. 3rd and goal at the 9. It's like passing at the 1 instead of running it with beast mode. Shador. Oh my God! Shador Sanders makes a play. And Evan Stewart has the touchdown in the back of the end zone. And that's going to stand. No challenge. 21-10. What a play by Shador Sanders to keep it alive. But that catch by Evan Stewart's even better. What a play. All around, what a play. 21-10. This defense needs to do something. The return. It's a good return. Almost makes a miss. That would have been a touchdown. 6:22 for the Cowboys. Can they get a stop? The Texans have been running all over them, passing all over them all game. No struggle. But all that matters is that they step up now. Can they do it? Or will the Texans close this out? Throws, complete for a first down, makes a man miss. Down at the 47. Yeah, I was kind of assuming it was going to be a run. But, I mean, are they going to complain with a first down? No. Now it'll be a run. Bijan worried, trying to be elusive, gets 2 yards, and he looks hurt. Injury timeout is Bijan worried, is shaken up. He'll go to the bench. That's a huge loss for the Texans, but he'll be okay. Just he'll be out probably for the rest of the game. I'm not sure who their backup is, but he'll take it. He'll get a lot of yards, 7 to be exact. A yard short. What will they do? They're going to run it. Huge hit! Huge play by this defense. And can the Cowboys do something? Assuming they don't kick a field goal and they punt it here. What will they do? They'll line up for a field goal. If they miss, this could be bad. I would have punted. We'll see. The kick by Fairbairn. No good! Kaimi Fairbairn is wide right. It had the power. It didn't have the accuracy. This is getting good, folks. Stay tuned. First and 10, Sanders. Looking. Throwing to his tight end, gets 7. Hurry up, hurry up. I know you have time, but you need to get to that line. Your defense might need 2 attempts. Flag on the play. What is it? Ooh, neutral zone infraction. Encroachment, actually, but still, that's a first down. Huge penalty. Stops the clock as well. First and 10, 4 minutes on the clock. Shador. Leading a comeback, throws on the comeback route to Keon Coleman, who's having a day. 9 catches for 103 yards. He's been on fire since Shador came in. Maybe this is what they need to give him a breakout. Shador. Whoa. I was going to say, if that was a catch, that's a crazy catch. 3rd and 3. Shador. Shador. Broken up. They got to go for it. Or do you kick the field goal, actually? What do you do here if you're Dallas? They're going to line up to kick it. Brandon Aubrey should be automatic from this range. The kick is good, and they're down 8 points. They just need a stop. 1 stop. That's what the offense is saying. 1 stop, and they might send this game to overtime. They do have to get the 2-point, though. The returns have been good all game for both sides. Corbin Fitzroy, 20 for 23, 205 yards, 2 touchdowns. He probably has over 100 on the ground running. That's how electric he's been. But they have a backup running back now in the game. We'll see. Throwing, Pauly Toad gets a 2nd and 1. No timeout. Dallas want to save it. 2 backs in the backfield, 1 fullback actually. Letting every single inch of clock tick. Handoff to the backup running back. First down at the 49. It's still Dameon Pierce? Okay, I thought they would have been. I thought he would have been gone by now. They'll probably let this tick till the 2-minute warning, I'd assume. But somebody moved. Was it offense or defense? I saw both. The defense jump. I'm pretty sure Micah Parsons. No, Christian Wilkins. Clock stops ticking, but 1st and 5 at the 44. Throwing. Micah Parsons! Huge play! Big game players. Some don't think he is good in big games, but he's definitely good in the regular season. Huge sack on Corbin Fitzroy. And it gives Dallas Cowboys a little shining light. They're still in this game. 2-minute warning. 21-13. Texans lead. 2nd and 13. They might run it. I'd assume I would run it. They are. Dameon Pierce might have sealed it. 3rd and 2. They're in field goal range, I'd say. They just got to run it and hope that the big power back gets a first down. And he will. Dameon Pierce might have won them the game. No timeouts left. And they're in victory formation. Fitzroy takes the kneel. They're going to run a play, actually. And he actually... Are the Cowboys still alive? 3rd and 9. They're obviously in victory formation. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this game's over. Yeah, game's over. The Texans move to 9 and 2. And the Cowboys fall to 6 and 5. They're actually going to kick the field goal for the stat pad. So the final score is 24-13. And the Dallas Cowboys lose again. But they have a bright light in the team. Shedeur Sanders looked amazing against this defense. Thank you guys for tuning in.